episode 8 of Parenting Without Panic. I recently read an article written by Carey Nieuwhof, and it so challenged me that I wanted to share his idea with you today. So in this article, he proposed that there are two types of parents: grace parents and truth parents. Grace parents are those parents who are always super kind, super flexible. They always smile. They're usually bend when their kids push the limits of screen time or bedtime. They speak with such gentleness and sweetness that it almost makes your teeth hurt. They may have been known to say, "Some hills aren't worth dying on." Then truth parents are the ones who think in black and white. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and do not even think about asking to bend the rules, because the rules are the rules. They may have been known to say, "It's my way or the highway." Now, chances are that you've probably already figured out which side you lean toward. And I am sure that you have images of your spouse or your own parents or other parents that you know flashing through your mind as I went through all of those descriptions. So the question is, which side is right? Grace or truth? Well, I don't think the answer is quite that clear-cut. When we look in the Bible in John 1, verse 14, it tells us that Jesus came to earth with grace and truth. Not just grace or just truth, not grace or truth, but both grace and truth. And when we read stories of Jesus' encounters with people while he walked on the earth, we see this principle in action. When Jesus spoke to people, he always spoke the truth with grace. He always offered grace with the truth. We should follow his lead and parent not with grace only and not with truth only, but with both grace and truth, because they are both equally important. All grace leads towards liberalism, and all truth tends to lead to legalism. Now, there is great power in truth and great appeal in grace. We could begin to see something remarkable if we brought those two together, grace and truth, and used them. Now, if you're a grace parent, what would happen if you checked your grace to ensure that the power of the truth was still being communicated? And if you're one of those truth parents, what would happen if you tempered that truth with an attitude of grace? Imagine how your family relationships could be strengthened and how those lines of communication could be opened. So my challenge to you this week is to look at how you communicate with your family, and then be very intentional to speak and to respond to your family with both grace and truth. Thank you so much for joining me today on Parenting Without Panic. Don't forget that you can join a live conversation with me on Zoom on the second and fourth Monday of every month. Just click in the registration link in the description below, and I will give you all the information that you need so that you can be a part of that call. And until next time, leave me a comment, let me know what you're thinking, and I will see you next time.